your thoughts on Missy Hyatt when?
I'm sure you'd think more over than I would. I got no thoughts, not even nothing. I'd rather not say. Well, then again, I said Terry Taylor was a jackass. But I mean, I've got nothing good to say about her.
We did an interview with Missy, and she said that she thought it was safe to say that the Gilbert family didn't like her very much.
Oh, I think that would be very safe to say. Now, I don't know about my mom, but I know my dad doesn't, and I know to not like her, that's probably an understatement for me.
What were some of the things that pissed you off about Missy?
Well, I mean, if your brother was ever married to somebody and she went out screwing everybody else, you probably wouldn't like her either, would you?
What about the groupie scene down there with all the ring rats? I mean, Memphis was a territory that was known for that.
Memphis was probably one of the meccas for that, and I mean, from the '80s, from the 70s to the '80s, through my brother's days on up. I mean, right here was the whole thing. There was always going to be girls if you was drawing money. That's when you knew you wasn't doing good business, when there wasn't girls there. If there wasn't girls chasing the guys, you wasn't doing business.
Right.
And everything. But it was a wild scene when you'd have to go to hotels and they could track you down when you didn't want them to, and try to keep them away from you. You know, it's a pretty different. I mean, it's a different ball game. Which you don't run into that these days. I don't think anywhere at any independent or
Right.
whatever shows anyway. Now events and TNA maybe so, but I mean, as far as like that, I mean, in the day, Memphis was like a WWF, which, you know, before Vince Senior had ever started, it was the same thing. It was just like that in the South.